And yesterday, something that happened pretty quietly, but some moves on electoral reform, and a couple of them very interesting steps potentially.
Well, they're big changes that are being looked at. Quietly yesterday, the Parliamentary Joint Standing Committee into Electoral Matters announced what it was investigating after the election, with Special Minister of State Don Farrell to really push for legislation this term to have the threshold on which donors have to be disclosed taken down from $15,200 to $1,000. The committee will also examine real-time donation disclosures, not the current system where we can comb through who has donated what once a year to political parties. Farrell is also keen to introduce spending caps for political parties, it seems, in a bid which will be sold as neutering the influence of the likes of Clive and Simon Holmes of Court, who of course funded teal independence. But as we have seen in state jurisdictions which have similar spending caps, although this can also neuter the influence on government of the development, mining, gaming and alcohol lobbies, it has the potential to give the union movement too much influence. The unions, for example, won a High Court case against former New South Wales Liberal Premier Barry O'Farrell in 2012 when he wanted to restrict their campaign spending outside those political party spending caps. The implied freedom of speech in the Constitution meant that the High Court ruled although restrictions could be placed on political parties, they could not be placed on third parties. And there are more unions than business peak bodies out there. So the argument is that advantages the Labor Party. Now, another thing on the table is potential truth in advertising laws for political ads. The Special Minister of State, Don Farrell, wants that. And here is something the committee will investigate and the government might progress that would cause some waves. A proposal to increase the number of senators from 2 to 4 in both the Australian Capital Territory and the Northern Territory. Such a move would be expected to boost Labor's numbers in the Senate. Now, I thought this might require a referendum, but apparently not. It could be done by changing the Representation Act 1993, and you would think with the Greens and David Pocock holding the balance of power in the Senate, it's a chance if the government doesn't come under too much fire on it, Kieran.